Okay, for onion soup you need onions, garlic, turmeric, ginger, a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, a pot of water. Cut the onions into quarters with heat on medium-high. Add the onions to the water. Now these other herbs you don't need to add. I tend to like the flavor and I like them for the various health reasons. Ginger, this is a hot herb, so I typically only do 2 or 3 fairly thin slices in my soup. Turmeric is a sweet herb, so I do enjoy this flavor, so I will add a few more slices. Garlic is another very potent herb, and you really have to like garlic to add to the soup, but it is really good for health reasons, and I like garlic, so I'm going to add 4 cloves here. Fenugreek is a bitter herb, so you want to be careful when you add fenugreek seed. Again, this is another health item that I add to the soup, and it's rumored to be very good for blood sugar and insulin, so natural insulin that's created in the body. So I do add to the soup, but I only add the 1 teaspoon to it. All right, here we go. So I'm going to add the fenugreek. I will add the ginger and the turmeric. On the garlic cloves, I like to smash these before I put them in the soup. You can also use a garlic press, but that's more of a cleanup that I like to do every day. So, and I'll add that to the soup. All right, so pat it all down here. Now, again, I have it on high, medium, high. So I'm going to crank it up just a little bit more, and we'll bring that to a rapid boil. All right, now that we have a rapid boil going, we will go ahead, give it a little bit of a stir, reduce that heat down to a medium, cover, and let that boil for about 30 minutes. All right, so I'm just going to check the consistency. After about 20 to 30 minutes, it's okay to remove, but I kind of like to try to get as much of the color out of the onions and make the onions kind of a bit floppy when I stir them up. I'm trying to get all the nutrients out of it as I can, so I'll probably let this soft boil for about another 10 minutes and then move on to the final phase. Okay, for the final phase, you're going to go ahead and strain out those onions and herbs. Once they are all the juice is strained out, you're going to add it back to the pot. Add about a tablespoon of beef bouillon to the soup. Reduce the heat to low and let that bouillon dissolve. For best effects, you want to go ahead and serve within 20 minutes. After about 4 hours, all you're having is onion soup, beef onion soup, without any of the fresh nutrients that come with using those herbs. Still tastes good though.